Did you know the very first clock wasn't ticking at all? It was a stick in the ground casting a shadow. And today, the most accurate clocks don't even use gears or springs. They literally measure the vibration of atoms. Think about it. Our lives run on time. Meetings, birthdays, trains, exams, Netflix releases, everything is locked to the clock. But here's the weird part. For most of human history, people didn't care about exact minutes or seconds. Imagine a world where let's meet at 3 p.m. was impossible. So, how did we go from tracking shadows in the sand to wearing a computer on our wrist? That journey is one of accidents, obsessions, and brilliant inventions. Our first attempt at tracking time goes back over 5,000 years. The Egyptians stuck a pole in the ground and noticed shadows moved with the sun. That was the sundial. Brilliant but flawed. No sun, no time. Later they tried water clocks, where water dripped steadily to mark hours. Today, it is decorative for home. Known as hourglass clock. In China, water-powered mechanisms even rang bells. Imagine depending on a dripping bowl to know when to eat lunch. Fast forward to medieval Europe. Monks had to pray at very specific times. Sundials and water bowls weren't enough. So came the mechanical clock. Huge, heavy, gear-driven machines. Fun fact, many early clocks didn't even have faces, just bells. That's why clock comes from the Latin clocca, meaning bell. But here's the twist. These early clocks were wildly inaccurate. Some lost 15 minutes every hour. Yet, they shaped daily life. Cities started organizing markets and work hours around them. Time was becoming a social force. Enter Galileo. Legend says he noticed a church lamp swinging, always taking the same time no matter how wide the swing. That inspired the pendulum clock, perfected later by Christian Huygens in 1656. Suddenly, we had accuracy, down to seconds. This wasn't just science, it was power. Better clocks meant better navigation at sea. Without them, sailors couldn't calculate longitude, and entire ships went missing. In fact, Britain even offered a massive cash prize in the 1700s for anyone who could invent a clock that worked at sea. Spoiler, John Harrison cracked it with his marine chronometer, changing exploration forever. For centuries, clocks were stuck in towers or on tables. In 1510, Peter Henlein invented the pocket watch Nuremberg eggs, the first portable watch. But here's the irony. They were more jewelry than science, often inaccurate, but a huge status symbol. The wristwatch. It started actually as a fashion trend for women in the 1800s. Men dismissed it initially, calling it womanly, until World War I, when soldiers realized digging for a pocket watch under gunfire was not ideal. Suddenly, wristwatches became practical, rugged, and masculine. After the war, they exploded in popularity. By the 20th century, accuracy obsession reached new levels. In 1927, the quartz clock was invented. Quartz crystals vibrate at a steady frequency when electrified, and suddenly watches were affordable, portable, and nearly perfect. Yes, this shiny crystals is the base of your watch. Then came the atomic age. In 1967, the cesium atomic clock defined the official second. Today, atomic clocks are so precise they'd only lose 1 second in 15 billion years. That's longer than Earth has existed. And now, time isn't just ticking. It's tracking our steps, heartbeats, even sleep cycles. A smartwatch on your wrist is more powerful than the computers that sent humans to the moon. But here's the poetic twist. Whether it's a stick in the dirt or a glowing screen, our obsession has never really been about time itself. It's about control. The more we mastered the clock, the more it mastered us. So next time you glance at your watch or phone, remember, you're carrying thousands of years of human curiosity, rivalry, and invention. From dripping bowls to vibrating atoms, our quest to measure time is really a story of measuring ourselves. If you enjoyed this journey through time, hit subscribe, because every week we uncover the hidden histories behind the everyday things you never think twice about. And in the comments, tell me, if you lived in the sundial era, do you think you'd be early or always late?